Dancing on the wing, up and down again, round and round a bend, fa-da-da-da-da-da. From the Friday bed to the closest end, time to down again, fa-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we used to say, do that again, to the hospital, fa-da-da-da-da-da. Fire away my friend, for a day again, we don't need again, fa-da-da-da-da-da. To down, to the side.
Hello. Hello. Oh, Roven logged out. Oh, I have to buy actions today. Also think we're gonna do the Hildibrand quests. Because I like Hildy. Hildy is cool. But hello. This is easily one of my favorite tracks of this game. All time. Oh, that's not good anymore. I think I opened that this morning. Look at this fucking nerd. This shirt is like the best thing they've ever put on the Mog Station. And I will gladly die on that hill. Oh, it's night. We don't get to see all the pretty daytime in here. I have to go over here and reset my retainers. Chat, what you doing? Did you come back with one fish? Like, singular? What was that? It's a wall-mounted fish. Why is that a thing? No, I disagree. No. No, I disagree. Allied stuff, housing. Items. So much nonsense. I'll keep it though. I actually think I have this. That is, wait, how often do I make that face? Apparently it's quite a lot. Oh yeah, I should bring these because I'm pretty sure that those are the ones that match the other wall in texture. Oh, but I have one. I have the cute one. Hmm. And I have a singular tatami loft. That is kind of... Yeah, no, it just keeps devolving into like a truer and truer version. I'm kind of impressed, actually. Hello? Are we back? We're like fully disconnected. Hello? Chat? Hello? Anybody home? We back. Yeah, OBS just shut itself. Dude, I have no idea what happened. But unrelated to that, I woke up every, I want to say 20 minutes last night because something kept happening on my phone. Yeah, the OBS did definitely not make it in time. Poor thing. I don't know what kind of shenanigans it was trying to do. Internet has been stable for like, I don't know, 3 months. So, I mean, it was about time that something went sideways. I don't even remember what slideways does. I just remember that it's a thing. Is it like reload on slide? Is that what it does? But yeah, no, I kept waking up. I think it was every 20 minutes because something happened on my phone. And I just kept being worried that you were doing stupid stuff because you came in with the wubs yesterday. And I'm like, I don't know why. I'm not even the one who... You know what you did. You're sitting there cackling by yourself. I know it. You knew this was gonna happen. Have you started your island? Oh, it's raining. That means we don't have to do as much. This hill is steep. Give me... Yes. XP. Should know the amount of trauma. Not. Wait, not yet. What? The yet should be by now. What do we need? We need 3 more of these. No. No, that is wrong. Blah blah. We need a heckin' lot more than that, actually. Wait, did I put that in the granary search? Was I smart? Did I? Ah. Okay, that's 1. Now it's 2. Okay, I need 21 more of them. Okay, so we need to do that before we do anything else. It's 21, right? 1, 2, yeah. Also, I'm not the one who broke anything, so like, I don't know why I'm the one who has to brace for impact. That feels... That feels like it's someone else's problem. Oh, can we capture the thing today, maybe? Isn't that like down here? No. I thought for sure it was here. I want to go swimming. I'm not allowed to do that. 1 sandwich. Will it work? Oh, I thought it worked for a second. Damn it, dude. Yeah, donuts need to be added to the thing. Also think that scrapes should be added. Scrapes? No, scrapes. SQ. Well, it's SQUAPES. Whoa! That works. That is loud. That is a create mode sub at tier 1 with a 27-month streak for a 45-month total. Thank you so much. I am what they would call lucky. Good cool shit. Yeah. It also pays for all the nonsense. It's actually true. I think the like little this channel makes, these channels make, because like I do get a payout from YouTube every now and again as well, and it actually helps quite a lot. It lets me do fun things like put thoughts into pirate games and stuff, so I'm very grateful. Lets me do fun things. And nice things for others. No, okay, so back when Endwalker came out, if you go to Labyrinthos, there is a farm somewhere. Here, maybe? I don't actually remember where it is, but there is a farm, and the grapes there, there's like long rows of grape vines, and no, okay, Rovin's doing. What in the fuck happened there? What did that auto-translate to? What language is that? What? I am so confused. Wait. Okay, but can you tell me what language it's trying to... Why did it do that? It's auto-translating the exclam sandwich into, I think it's German? Italian. I think. I have no... It keeps happening too. Oh no, wait. It's all working now. It's all working. Yeah, no, it keeps translating sandwich to something else. Actions. Executes. Execute. I should really ask Leia, when they log back in, if I can like take down most of the meat and mead, because like none of us are. The Aya travels to light to raid. They have a static over there. Sandwich, yeah. Can you make it so an emote triggers a command? So if you add a sandwich emote, it does the thing? Yes. Because it just needs a trigger. It just needs a trigger word. It doesn't actually... it doesn't have to be exclam anything. So you can do emotes. Oh, that reminds me. I need to grab a high quality screenshot of Roven's character. Speaking of emotes. Oh, I love that you just put a... Is that a grilled cheese? It's definitely a sandwich. I can't tell it's small. Which glam? That doesn't matter. We just simplify it to whole heck anyway. Have you seen my emotes? She's wearing a blue shirt. Only time she wears the blue anything is with oh, I don't even have it here anymore. It used to be this slot. Oh, hello. Do you wanna... go in the thing? Ah. Yeah. Oh, okay. I actually needed to be the aura one. Like I need to be able to see your character's face for that. Also, don't you ever get sick of the chicken? Wait, I never checked if I had enough of the thing. 26. Oh, I think that is exactly what I need. Wait, I could be lying. No. No, I needed another 26. Nope. I mean, fair enough, but like... There's so many... Also, why the fuck are you all on the same... I feel like sometimes then y'all aren't in on this together, trying to get me to have a heart attack. Have a meme to maintain? I mean, fair, but like... Much like fucking everyone else, your character is great. It's so sad that it's been like... So you know that on, you know that you're an emote on Twitch, right? I realize that you might not know this. On my channel. Yeah, there is another emote on my channel that isn't the rain one. And it is temporary. I will admit that it's temporary because the plan was always to replace it with your in-game character. Yes, exactly. And the plan was always to replace it with your in-game character, doing the same for that as with the second sprite, or well, technically the first sprite emote. The FOTS one, that is also being turned into an emote with his character instead of him. And I also kind of want to make your little pop-up thingies that I have for Discord. I also kind of want to make them your characters too. So that means that I kind of need to get some good screenshots of the character. I've already talked to Create Mode about the emotes. I have not talked to Create Mode about like turning the little yappy fellers into Do I have enough now? 40. Yes, I think so. Just to be sure, we're gonna get 5 more just to be safe. 1, 2, 3. Also need to change the... I really want to change my lurk command. Cause like, it's been, what, half a decade since the last time we played BDO. I kind of want to turn it into something Final Fantasy related. but I don't know what. Oh, maybe, hear me out, chat. We make like a list of like possible things that can happen when the lurk command triggers. So it can trigger I wonder if that will work. If you make Rovan. Do you feel like testing something right now? I understand if you don't. Not right this moment. I don't blame you. Errands of the hour is free later this afternoon. Yeah, I'm wondering if we do... Now, this is me just having an unfortunate think, really. But I'm wondering if we make it a call, if it'll still tag people in the reply. Or if we would have to do... like, make the... If we would have to make the command something... Why can't I be teleported up and down? That's so dumb. I want to teleport up and down. No entry. Need to look at some things. I mean, it could be... I should probably just make text document versions of this and like have backup commands in case we have to tear down the server again. I don't remember how you do it though. I know it has something to do with like text files and stuff. But yeah, I'm wondering if it has to be like 2-user API get or something. I don't know if we can have the reply be like 2-user and have the command just give. Dude, you're idling somewhere. That's mega helpful, dude. Why the fuck are you here? Idleshire. That's like the least convenient place to be. Please tell me you put yourself somewhere that is like easy to move around you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's perfect actually. Found him. Oh. That is. Dude, that is such a good design though. Like, seriously. Good character design is good. Also, bro. You've been working your tail off to get all your stuff, and you still haven't gone by the mentor dude to like pick up your crown. Bro. What do you mean? Are you wearing the yokai watch? You are. Did you get level 100 Fisher without gear? What do you mean? You are not a real player, dude. I refuse to accept that you're real. That is insane. That is actually insane. Oh, you can't be serious. Also, it is such a good character design. I am not over that yet. Also, I kind of forget how tall you are. It's like real life, but reversed. Not saying I'm smart. I'm just headstrong. Ah, dude, it is such a shame that your character hides in that chicken suit all day, every day. It is such a good character design. Alright, we have a bunch of screenshots. This is cute. Are you saying anything? Or... Oh, bud? Inspector's here. have so many things that I'm supposed to do. Look at all the quests. These two as well. They have, their relic, I think. I might have given up on that relic quest. Also, they have a unique version of these bottoms. Because I actually use that in my plate. That is the same top and the same bottoms and the same shoes. That is also a recurring glam, now that I think about it. You have these two wearing it, and also all the people, all the merchants in Yulmore? I think? Wait, to the upside down. Yulmore. Lurk, enjoy. See, this is where I saw the thing, which was where I was like, oh, I should get that. That is good, and so I did. But yeah, it's a recurring thing apparently. I just realized. You know, I think I'm gonna check my phone because I'm terrified. Solution 9. We're gonna go there. I do want to travel there though, because like the travel is pretty. This is like one of the few games where I feel like it's, well, it's not ruined. Definitely not ruined, but it actually feels kind of satisfying to travel everywhere. What the? Yeah, no. What is confusing about... Okay, genuine question. I see a thing in Novice Network that says, man, the art style in this game is still confusing. What is confusing about the art style of this game, chat? Uninstall. We're going towards the dome. Now they're fighting about whether or not people should be playing the game at all. I should probably derail this conversation. No, you can see what I typed because I didn't turn that box off. Oh yeah, we don't have to do just anything, we just go forward. So it's like Final Fantasy is by far the best MMO ever. That might be true, but also I haven't played enough MMOs to really say. The few I've played have been really fun. They've been fun for different reasons, with the exception of Terra. Didn't like Terra. I know other people like Terra, so I'm like not gonna drag on that. I don't care. I didn't like it. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't. A bunch of the older ones, like fucking EverQuest and what's the other one? I didn't play World of Warcraft. I didn't play Final Fantasy 11. I played a little, like fucking 20 years ago. I think it's time to go back. Can someone remind me why I went here? I traveled here for something. Oh yeah, this game feels like it's a fucking unending pool of content. I also think that the thing that it does really well, that not... Oh, that's... That's cute. I like that. There was something I was going to do, but I do not remember what it was. Probably wasn't that important then. This item, does it exist? But yeah, no, for the few MMOs that I have played, I do think that this is by far the best, in my opinion. I think it does a lot of things really well that a lot of other games kind of miss on. Not saying it's bad, it's just not the flavor that I want, if that makes sense. Like, I really like the fact that I can, like, deep dive into my specific character. I don't have to think about oh, am I on the correct character or for the class I want to play or anything like that. You're playing playing everything you want to on the one character. Got near but not here. New headphones are here, but I'm charging them and we'll be able to test them eventually. Good luck. Am I? Wait, was my character wearing double glasses? They are. That's brilliant. I need to actually go in and change all the plates that does have glasses. Hello. License testimony. Nashi's expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. Here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from yours truly, I assume. Hardy boiled. They're the same as my headphones, but with pink sticker thingies on them, they feel much less loose than mine. Nice. I don't know if you can hear me or not, so we're gonna go with that. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in every keep for signs of this Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Where could the inspector be? Chin up the face, the case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again and leave nothing out, no matter how important it might seem. So you followed the rumors of the flying disc, which nabbed your friend, and that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down here. Okay, but we saw the thing crash. That's kind of the thing. We saw the thing crash, and it was outside Rotterdam. I mean, that's likely because this place didn't exist yet, but like, still. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye. Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks. Like the one outside the residential. Ready, let's go. True. Dude, I really need to sit down with the Chronicles of Light books and like fucking read all of it. Because I'm missing so much old extra lore. I don't know if they consider Chronicles of Light canon. I think so, but I'm not sure. Also, for anyone new, hello, welcome. I'm Omega. I do the Final Fantasy things and the Pokemon things, and right now I'm held hostage by this game. It won't let go and I can't stop playing. But it's beautiful and it's good and I'm having fun, and I think that's important. Go wherever the dopamine takes us. I will spin up Pokemon playthrough again soon, TM. Old timers plenty, as promised. Pick the prune and get to it. Still have that illustration I lent you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. No. Narshu is great. The fucking doodle dude. Added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I absolutely love that this is a picture. So she took the time to draw this thing and then draw it again as a zoomed in thing. This is some create mode level bullshit at its finest, and I'm absolutely here for it. Have another copy for myself, but that only makes 2. You and Detective Hardy Boiled will have to share. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger painting toddler's magnum opus. Mega was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some parkours. Right, let's start showing that picture around and keep an eye out for older hewn and hetero that might have hailed from outside the dome. And don't forget the Shatona. Y'all, do we have a lore dot? We do. Okay, wait, I have a tendency to like accidentally pick the right one of these. So I'm gonna run all the way over here and get the lore dump thing first. Yeah. Vending machines caught your eye. Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. No, empathy did. I just like caring about things. I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city. I need something as weathered and weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. You're a fucking weirdo, dude. Would you be wanting with me, eh? Can't say I'm familiar with it, but I do remember it 3 decades ago, when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Say, I remember you. Clever, get to took back me herbal tonic from that thieving horizon. Whoa. That thing was a good bit of sleuthing. That was a good bit of sleuthing. It was. No need for all that. I was just doing my job. Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job, though. Not about growing my hair back. It's about the routine. About 40 years of massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using it in every Keep made product. That's right, you're Alexandrian born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Oh, I actually didn't get the right one on the first go, for once. I tend to accidentally do the correct one. Old person. What can this old lady do for you? Doodle? "30 years ago? Honestly, don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best." That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures your essence. Slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. So I wonder if these would have been different. I almost accidentally talked to this one. I'm wondering if this was always the correct one, or if we're getting like some lore bits and bobs. May I help you? Sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. Picture is very cute though. Did your child draw it for you? Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence comes into it. Spider Shatona fella heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Maybe. Okay, so it didn't actually matter. I kind of want to do something with this skirt at some point. I don't know how it... Oh, it doesn't die. So I need to find the one that dies. That is the same. Shit on a man of indeterminate age. Hello. Lovely day, isn't it? Stuff. Not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Ah yes, the craft I do recall seeing when I yet felt the sun upon my face. I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. And you remember where it was headed. It appeared to crash somewhere in... Louisoix. It's like, it's hard letters. It's hard letter sounds, but it's like off. To the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. There, what did I tell you? Let's find your pal and share the good news. I can't help it, dude. Whenever I do the Hildibrand, it just feels wrong to not do this. Yeah, and rainbow holographic suspenders. I'm kind of jealous, not gonna lie. No one seems to know anything about the starship. How did you fare any better? So we came down somewhere near this you caught a place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before. Research facility, you see? If some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, then I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could take a hover cargo. Well, we could. Reforgers, I have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Oh, that is so crunchy. Right, that's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. What's your deal anyway? Well, simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. Mega agent of adventure. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced muck. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the drift downs. Better pack those nauseous delights. Yeah, we are probably gonna need explosives. Those explosives are yours. Leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing yourself up on my watch, or me for that matter. Oh, our friend is a cutscene skipper. Or, well, more likely they just read faster than I do. Don't sell angel snacks. Also, this is more weird grapes. Which is kind of funny that they like designed another weird grape after the community went like absolutely bonkers for the previous one. That's cute. Big watery lake. Here you need transport. Our cargo is ready if you are. Sure. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming in the halls at least. Should be safe to split up and look around. have a look around even, probably. Unlock cabinet. Shuffling through various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Louisoix had flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Their testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrope. The vessel was without a doubt manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a human survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Yeah. He tends to do that. Do you have anything intelligent to say? A lot of people being pickled in here, but Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardybold went? That is an awful observation. Skimming through various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The human male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of his soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. Everyone always in these quests are clowns. Is this remarkable corporeal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. They're all crazy. Always. Where is the Hardy boiled himself? I don't think torture device sells, dude. Like they tell a story, and I don't know if I like it. Wait, how did I miss the man himself? Oh, maybe he's meant to go missing. I don't know. Addendum 3. Cannot understate the incalculable... calculable... potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need risk the dangers inherent in transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. Specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51, of course, and placed under observation in hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Can we, like... I'm not saying that it makes sense, but how far can we go? Oh. Well, I guess we figured that out. Oh. No! My sprint! What is that under? General? Sprint. I love that jump is a button. Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention and it led me to a different floor. Had to rustle up a verification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your Starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? They were keeping in Sector 51. Key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal and shoe and head there now. We're gonna come there and it's gonna be empty, isn't it? No. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are. In his fucking post too. Of course. You two been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't look anything like me. You know, well, opinions aside, we've located our man. Hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Here, give this to the detective. From the lady. Oh, appreciate it. I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Absolutely incredible. Oh. Well, that was a choice. I kind of expect them to like... Skunks must be feeling lucky. Oh. There's no need for firearms or fisticuffs. Shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead if you please. I love these quests so much. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of Angry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. By the by, this awesome-looking fellow, new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardyboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Narshu, this man possessed nary a speck of my singular aplomb. Does not resemble me in the slightest. Couldn't agree more. My sweet little grandmother has more grit than her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. Odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. And don't get me started on how you charm those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? That is the most accurate description of Hildibrand ever, I think. The inspector has a very unique physique for one. As for the zombies, he had an excellent report with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Penetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I too am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. Dame, she's your assistant? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This will be just the thing to prove your sleuthing trops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. For the love of God, put on some pants. I also really appreciate that Marshy does her get up mixed. Have you ever noticed that doing these quests? She has the assistant's bottoms. With her like casual attire. And then she has the linen tights or whatever the fuck they're called. That goes with this. And with her like inspector shoes and top, this top. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna park myself here, get up and move around a little, because I've had a day, and I'll be back in just a little bit, so I'm gonna see y'all real soon. Hello. So, I just read some news, and Destiny 2 is being put on end of life. Which I think is kind of sad, but also, like, it had to happen. That game had to go. Okay, let's see what's up. Case of the Fiendish Fugitives. Detective Hardboiled Boiled's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. Oh my. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making. So listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts. But the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? Guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Filan? Apparently, he dismissed the Trollvidral as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ordinary beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that, no. He saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program that had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls to use in his experiments. How awful. What became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's the million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than the barfly's tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means we found ourselves on the case of the Fiendish Fugitives. Must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. Yes, there is a chance they're out there causing trouble. And as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. Let's go. Hardy boiled. No, this is not the correct vehicle for this. That's better. Oh yeah, someone was complaining about the car. Oh no, you're still here. What? I mean, we're not going... We're not going directly there. We're going to the Nexus Arcade first. I have retainers to reset. Yeah. Stuff. And stuff. And things. And stuff. Okay, and now we fax ourselves to Neonstein, and then we go see what's up. I don't think I've ever been... Oh my god. Like, all of them. This is a pretty view. Never noticed how far down it went. Same. Illusion Shrine is the most impressive metropolis. Oh, I hate it so much that they're like exactly like talking to my real friends. Right, I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. Not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. That is so lame. I wanted it inside there. Well, bad news is the device was in worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. Quick pass netted me some scraps, though enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researchers stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. His light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just cause he switched bodies. Yes, this is all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As soft-boiled a guess as any I've ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. a doubt. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. No. If he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside every gate. And he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate neither. But something that really cause a nuisance. Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit, only that miraculous or can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. To the quarry outside. Where the fuck is this quarry? That's a cute clown. I like that. Tell. No, our person. Where are we going? All the way over here. I don't know. I tried to. Degenerates FC is recruiting. Beginner and alt friendly. Good for them, honestly. Yes, hi worker. Was there something you needed? Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrope go missing in recent days. Strange part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what I tell you, sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is then? If there is anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. Bird. Didn't help. It's mighty kind of you, friend. Let's have you bait the trap with a stack electrode placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. Tempting stack of electrode coming up. It's such pretty rock too. There, that should do the trick. Color that tea for me, will you? Or... Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. Trap is set. Now we wait. Oh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. Not good, not good. That's our thief. After him. Lost sight of our quarry. He's gone. And he's gone to ground in the middle of the field of iron clumps. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy though, according to his file. Says he got no stomach for fighting, so we just need to split up and find one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he is a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him together. What if I just light all of them on fire? That's an option, yeah. Okay, all's here. I like smaller. You know, bad eye gloves. So why are you stealing? Good answer. Dude, this little fucking. He's always okay. So at the beginning of Shadowbringers, Stormblood quests, you start seeing this lad, and he's got the absolute hots for Narshu and just keeps creeping on her. The inspector and the detective set up in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all! Okay, breathe. Have you now fiend? There is nowhere left to. Ow! It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Outwitted punk, where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I'd tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this thing's worse than chili sauce in your eyes. No! Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it. Move. Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. My turn. Oh, every time, dude. Oh, he really is a big boy. This is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. Q2. Weapons on the ground. It'd be really funny if we dumped our like. Who is he twitching? My eye. Absolutely incredible. Chance to come quietly, say good night. That didn't hurt at all. Hildibrand, agent of anchoring, arbor acts of violence, abhor acts of violence. I love this questline, it's so fucking stupid. Oh, the inspector is all lit up. Gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down Fotharium. So bright, too bright for me to bear. The pain is akin to stepping barefoot on Coblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Soft-boiled and cracked. Yeah. Never wanted the electrode. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self. Alright. So what's this researcher's name? Never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. I already had some scary looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him then. None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all of this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tinman authorities. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. Yeah. Also, why are you complaining? It's like talking to you. You should be thrilled. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Yeah, we're all suffering the same fate, dude. You're not special. Dude, you had to have seen that coming from fucking miles away. That isn't... It was fucking funny, though. Can blame me for a lot of things. No, I should know better by now than to ask when I don't understand something. I should just shut my face. I thought you were blind due to being old. I'm absolutely full of bangers today, apparently. I do hope, like, genuinely, though, I do hope that you don't have to suffer from headache for too long. Cut. Day 4. I'm sorry. Sooner I may. No, no dying. Surely Detective Hardboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. There's 2 of them now because of the sundering. Hand the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. Oh no, dude, you desperately need to catch up. I so want to talk to you about lore, cause like you pick up on all sorts of little tiny details, and there's so many things that I think I missed through Endwalker that I would absolutely love your perspective on. I need you to like hardcore grind out this game for like a week so you can catch up and we can yap about it. Bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. Can't figure his angle yet, but he's up no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun, and that's only fair, I tell you why. Has to do with the man who had his fingers in every illegal buy in Alexandria, the crime king, they called him. It was me who called his royal rogueness, and sent him to rot in a prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. No shit. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was yeah. Me and him have got history, so if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. That seems fair. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardyboiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. And off he fucks. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. Pop. Background sound, assuming the rain doesn't kill me. Wouldn't that be a way to go, though? Out in the... Oh, somewhere in Heritage found. Meta knowledge. I was hoping to see our hulking eyeglows squish those curious rats. Grim and full surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter, I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Oh! Oh! Oh. Slosh. Slosh, slosh. Making hard-boiled eggs you want to boil for the same length of time every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft, and the more, they're overcooked. Out of time today, so here's some I prepared earlier. Yeah, I was about to say that is a different color. Dude, they fucking knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Manufacturer of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. Oh, that would be an awful way to go, though. Dying to me cackling over fucking Hildibrand quests. I feel like there are better ways to... There are better ways to go. Vandal in the Wild. Hard-boiled, stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of Treeview. It is a man. Been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. I'm fucking lying. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learn about another experimental subject. Oh, I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. Noshu is fucking adorable. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a cow. Wait, Kawafeloa, I think. I think this is, whatever language this is based on, I think H is F. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfmen were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. Don't have any leads beyond that though, so I've mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Wymon's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. I love the Hildibrand quests. They're incredible. Wymond? Does that not remind you of our friend Wymond? It does. Do you suppose we'll meet the Hurmond too? Oh god. Oh, chat, for anyone wondering why I'm struggling with these quests, I have to deal with humor like this all the time. I have to deal with jokes like this all the time. I don't get patch breaks. I have a few unlocks left, but I don't know what they go to, and I'm kind of worried. Oh, I know what this one is. The blue one over here. Souls Under Siege. That should be our next that should be our next raid tier. I just haven't yet. See, here he is again. He's always creeping on Noshu. And you'll see that, like, whenever we find him, he can only see Noshu. He only cares about Noshu. It's often I see you with company, detective. What can I do you for today? Thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Now, can't say I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there is a hunter who caught sight of a solitary I have no idea how to say this. Near the barrier recently, it went to Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Charlemagne. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs, this lone wolf's are a vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Charlemagne right away. Thanks for lead. It's truly uncanny indeed. The resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyman, and information is his stock in trade as well. Eh? Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Don't bugger me with the lightning rods. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or have a better skin care regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous. Detective Hardboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright, didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. Oh? But you lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Charlemagne. I really wish that this game came with like a phonetics dictionary. There's so many things I know that I'm saying wrong that I really wish I could see the phonetics of. Oh, I think I'm supposed to get up at a reasonable hour again tomorrow. Ugh. My, my cousin is home with her kid. So I think we're supposed to be going to my uncle and aunt's house for like coffee or something. What the fuck are you? Oh, You're a hunt. Do not want to piss off the hunt trains. Today was a lot more chill than I expected it to be, and that was kind of nice. But yeah, I kind of want to go see my cousin tomorrow. So hopefully I'm not like mega locked into a major panic attack or some other BS. This will be my first time beyond the barrier, wondering if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. You know, I know of a place. Hey, this is the inside of the thing. I don't think we've... Oh. He's still a little... Spectre, you're all glowy thingly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel healthier than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. You know... Must say that the detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. Dude, I get it. Such adorable ones too. No. Not just any insects, they're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Get a hold of yourself now, an egg. An egg will set you straight. You fool, you didn't bring any, not a single one. Damn it all! Oh dear, never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. I think you could boil this to the good detective's liking. Oh. That is actually that is the first time we've actually received something. Like, where we've had it in our hand. Uh, 12 minutes. It'd be kind of fun if we had to just sit here in cutscene hell and wait for 12 minutes. This isn't another trick, is it? I'll chance it. I wonder if I managed to get them overlapping. Texture of the young, firm and assured. Not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. Woman that knows the score. I'm glad to have you at my back. That is kind of fun. That it's using like the meta knowledge. Well done. Any rate, I feel like myself again. I appreciate it. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. I don't trust that bug. I would also have fired. I agree with Hardy Boiled. So this is the outside world. It's going to take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. Is that a town I see over there? Well, kinda. Shenanigans Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go. Old-fashioned place, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around, see if there has been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me. Dude, that's some fucking speed. Hello. Vandalism? Question mark. Vandalism? Question mark. Don't get me started. Some miscreants busted up some of our drilling equipment. I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running. So it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. More large buckets, dude. Yes, I heard that the barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? Anything been destroyed in these parts lately? No. Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? Poor thing looks a little tiniest bit scared. and worried. Oh. Total officer. As a matter of fact, there's been space vandalism targeting barns and equipment. Culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace. We don't have as much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information is welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. And no, we shall. Managed to learn anything? Well, heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the way, have you seen Noshu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? Better split up and find her. Yeah. Oh, this is the crafting gear. Alright. Oh. It's the bug, dude. Oh, and here's our creep. I wish there was some kind of interaction we could do with... I thought there was a... I wish it would react to an emote or something. Hello there, could use a little help. Of course you could. I wonder how long this quest chain is. Say, Noshu, you've been making new friends. Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time. They're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, verily. Though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine? No. Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're willing to be civil, then we'll have... If you're not willing to be civil, we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait. I am emphatically opposed to violence. Must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot them in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for the old man. You wanted a duel, I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head, and ain't to the death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardboiled's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. And it's disgusting, I'm sorry. Well, he puts on a brave face, but he is nervous. Watch the eyes, he'll rush to finish it. Sad red smudge. Do yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. Least bit phased, her recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Ho ho! Kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You've got a boxy doll face just like her. Sweet sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning, that's impressive in its own way, but never mind that over now. I've got a job to do. Old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Launch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a rough neck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use with Prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Absolutely incredible. Piss on the old laws. Long as you win, it don't matter how. You sure about that? Fucking bugged it. Best part to come back to. Who the hell are you? What's going on here? Hey Robin, welcome back. So that's the way of it, but non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. Such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. Of course. Must say, it does look like a bomb. Ah, understandable. Unfortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I'm feeling poorly. Ay. That was so many effects that my PC freaked out. This game is so fucked. That's a bomb. I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man. It's as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove she is the vandal, we're going to keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, that they are. See you. I can't with the Hildibrand quests, dude. I really hope they never stop these. Coffee and lashing. I'll find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. She seems really sad about the free food. Oh. I kind of wish we had another series of, like, investigation quests. Like, while I really like the old TV noir fucking comedy of this series, I really wish we had, like, something a little bit more serious. You know? Do we get to do this in time for leaving, or should we stop here? I don't know. I am still worried about the wobs, dude. They scare me. Oh, did you see that Bungie is, like, officially killing Destiny 2? They're ending it on Moments of Triumph. it is officially dead. Yeah, no, it's dead. Also, apparently in Final Fantasy drama, they fucking a GM went after one of the creators and had them banned. I need to read more about this, but this might be the beginning of endless Final Fantasy content. Also, I'm kind of surprised with, like, well, say what? For which part? The endless Final Fantasy content. It's gonna be a. It's gonna be a thing. Paul Tassi writes for the Destiny 2 thing. Overall view, Destiny 2 probably should have ended. Wait, we're just gonna yap for a bit while we while the timer runs out. Yeah, okay. I don't have any context yet, but knowing who it was, I am pretty sure they screwed up themselves. I would be very, very surprised if this is an unjust placing someone in GM jail. I am pretty sure that Twitter will try to spin it as unjust, but I'd be very surprised if it was. Yeah, no, he's from what I understand about this figure, he's a character for sure. I don't know enough about him. Anyway, Paul Tassi overall view. Destiny 2 probably should have ended with Final Shape, with Destiny 3 already incubating. Destiny 2 was going to keep existing. If Destiny 2 was going to keep existing, it shouldn't have been what we got, which was badly handled. Marathon siphoned a ton of resources, and there is no disputing that. No shit. That feels a little I don't know. Not reading the full blog post, you can go find that yourself, but like I'll do the Twitter overview that they posted. This is from the official Destiny the Game Twitter account. For almost 12 years, we have had the joy and honor to explore the Destiny universe with you all. Through all the ups and downs, surprises and triumphs, building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. As our focus turns towards a new beginning for Bungie, we will begin work incubating our next games. To that end, on June 9th, 2026, we will release the final live service content update for Destiny 2 to begin that new journey as a studio. Though active development may be concluding, we will ensure that Destiny 2 remains playable just as the original Destiny is today. Many changes in the final update will aim to ensure that Destiny 2 is a welcoming place for players to return to. We're proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, and the legacy it has created. Because of you all, our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories, adventures, and victories. From the Cosmodrome to the Pale Heart to the Lawless Frontier. We have forged lifelong memories and friendships with you all. We are incredibly grateful to everyone who made that journey with us. From the deepest parts of our hearts, thank you, and we'll see you in the stars. That hurt to read. Cause like, that sounds like Destiny is dead. And it's like, okay, I don't know. I don't know what the idea was. Like, with Destiny 2. I always felt like Destiny 2 revived Marathon. Marathon is... I sadly think Marathon is dead. I do not think that it's recoverable. It might be. I hope they have some heckin' surprises for us. I said this a long time ago, that I don't think that the right choice ever was to make Destiny 2 its own permanent thing. I think they did correct in like starting Destiny 2 as Destiny 2. But I also think that once we entered the content vault era and they were like, oh yeah, no, this is the next step in the evolution of Destiny, they should have dropped the number. They should have dropped the number and done like subtitles. It sounded stupid with how convoluted Destiny is of a game to like figure out. I'll admit, this isn't the most straightforward thing either, but it's easy to buy. For all its other flaws, it's an easy game to buy. You play the free trial through like the first 4 expansions, If you want the thing after that, it's like $20. Or if you want it all the way up to the new expansion, it's 40. And that's it. It's $40 or it's free. Or $20 if you don't care about like the newest expansion. This game, for all the problems that it has with like long, gatey story, being heckin' old and whatnot, it is really easy to figure out what you need to play the game. Destiny past, I don't know, I wanted to say the Witch Queen, but it was like a whole hot mess before that. But it like, it somehow got worse. Which is kind of wild. It feels very unfortunate that they made it so difficult to get into. Despite all the warnings, they just kept making it more convoluted. They like finally trying to do it with like some bundles, but then like the bundle was kind of fucked because like half of the DLC that you needed, you didn't have access to all of it. So like it didn't fucking matter, but you had to buy it because some subsystems was in that part. And it was like, it was such a mess. And I think that was like part of the problem. It was also like very, very difficult to catch up on. Or at least it felt very difficult to catch up on. I dropped that game for a year because I burned the fuck out. And when I came back, I had, well, first off, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing because it does about as good a job of storytelling in their latest expansions as fucking World of Warcraft. Where if you weren't there for a year, it's like fucking nowhere to be found. And it has drowned in like being updated and having updated patches and stuff. So like, I don't care. I will never be invested in a game like World of Warcraft in the way it does its storytelling. Because like, I like story games. That's why I really like this. Because you get to play fucking 13 years of story. And very little of Final Fantasy XIV is lost media. Mind you, there is some. There's like the odd quest here or there that doesn't make any sense for anything. There's the whole 1.0 thing that is kind of lost media, but also kind of not, but also kind of yes. Which is kind of whatever. Honestly, with how they integrated that story, I think it's fine. I wish I could go back. I wish there was an option to go back and like try it. But also the product that came out of it, with the story that it had to be destroyed to become what it is, I think that's really cool. I think that what Bungie probably should have done is like listen to themselves. That would have been sick if they did that. Because I don't know how many times they've admitted that they can't do the 2 expansions per year model. It's like, it's structurally impossible for them. And, they keep thinking that it's gonna work, and they've tried it so many times. And when they announced that, I'm sorry, but when they announced that a year ago or whenever it was, I just kind of felt like it was gonna collapse. And now that it has collapsed, I am very curious what kind of systems they're putting in place to make sure that the people who want to play it can play it reasonably. I'm wondering if they'll just like turn it into like a rotating thing. That is something they could do. They could like turn it into a rotating event, like a fixed, I don't know, 4-week schedule or something. Kind of like the oh god, I've forgotten the name of it. The forest. If they can set up an automated way for the game to like shuffle content on like a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly schedule or something, I think that'll probably be good. I think they need to cut their BS and make like one definitive thing. Haunted Forest? Infinite Forest. Yeah. Yeah, that was on a cycle. There was like certain things you could do in there. That was only on like odd or even weeks or something. I don't remember how often it was, but or if it was like every time you went in it was different. But that was like a cycling thing, which is why I thought about it. I think that if they can make something akin to that, where it's like, it's always shuffling the content that was in the vault, and it'll put some of it out and for like 4 weeks, and then put something else out for 4 weeks, and put something else out for 4 weeks, and repeat forever. I think that is a really good thing, and they just like fucking make the entirety of the game $20, and I think a lot of people would eventually pick it up, just like go through some old content, because like the content is really good. The raids are fucking amazing. It has so much fun stuff in it that it's really sad to see it go. I've put like 2,500 hours or something into Destiny 2. I loved every second of it. Miss those raids? Yeah, raids were good. The raids were fucking amazing, dude. I will say that as a non-raid fiend, those raids were easy to pick up. The mechanics weren't super hard. Gunplay, movement mechanics for a shooter were fucking amazing. That is true. The ability stuff was wonderful. I just... I don't know. I had some problems with like some of the class adjustments they did. I think some of them were stupid. Nerfing Fun Police was like one of the ones that didn't make any sense to me. Well, like, I've had so much fun in that game. Saying anything other than that would be lying. It is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. It suffers from... while it suffers from having World of Warcraft people work on it, it is a really good game. For Saturday, can't wait to sleep on an actual bed. Nice. You can get your stuff. Oh, how is everything else, like, paperwork-wise? Are we, like, stuck in perpetual renting hell now, or what's the situation, dude? Give me the details. $11,000 to fix all my shit, apparently. Looking good. Close on the 1st. Everything is with the underwriters, and we're answering questions. Nice. Yeah, we need some good news. I like good news. I mean, Final Fantasy 11 fucking killing it. That's good news. But like, I like having good news that is like close to us. You know? Give me mount. Chat, let's go gambling. I'll put it in the chest though, in case someone wants it. Is there anything in here that I don't have? No. There we go. Alright. I think I'm gonna fuck off. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to get up tomorrow. Because I am going to my aunt and uncle's place to say hi to my cousin. Because she's home. Wait, they're both home. I fucking knew that. I met the youngest one today at the store. So they're both home. Oldest one is her kid and significant other in tow, so I'm sure I'll finally get to meet this human. I've met the newest member of their family already. He's adorkable. But I've absolutely not met the significant other. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be good. And then I can't wait to see her, because she lives fucking far away. Well, it's not that it's that far, it's just fucking inconvenient. So Smith, this is the person you have to talk to. Rovan, fucking go talk to this person. They might be in Limsa for you, though. Just... I don't know if there's one at every Adventurers Guild. Or if it's just the one here. Or... Oh, did I use up all the actions? I did. Oh, if you see Leia hop on before I do, feel free to ask if we can put away the meat and mead for more jackpots. Now that we're getting close to make it rain. Crafter gather actions. Sure. I can... I can take down some of these. Because, like, meat and meat doesn't do anything for anyone right now. Oh no, there's a... Oh, here we go. I'll put in one of this and one of this. I mean, I might stack Heat of Battle into Jackpots instead. I don't actually think that anyone cares what I do here. As long as I, like, keep some bonuses going and try my best. I think that's about all I can do. But yeah, for sure, you're playing on hours that everyone else is offline. So you could just, like, execute an action and then, like, discard it or, like, overwrite the action with something else when you leave. That is 100% an option. You feel free to do that. Just tell me what you eat, so I know what to buy. Dude, I think this chair is actually worn out. Oh, I really don't want to buy a new chair. I have so many other things to fix, dude. I have so incredibly many other things to fix. I need... big need to fix the monitor setup here. Dude, get get little get countertop. Get countertop, make it like a reasonable height. And not sure how fancy we need to get. Just get like a simple black countertop. Might just have to get it thrown out. It's probably a little much for that one room. Maybe. You can probably get away with like making your portion sit stand. And then just like fucking 2x4 anchor to the wall. The countertops all the way around. And then get them... And then get some like island or like bar legs for the outside, so you can like put some weight to it I can doodle it to explain it for you if you want to. I have actually I have actually built quite a few countertop desks. Fucking everyone I know has had a countertop desk except me. Oh. Right. Even the 3 pull drawers between the stations. That is going to be really cramped really fast. I would suggest those like raised monitor stand thingies. So you can like partition. Or like, oh, I actually have a really good idea. It's gonna require like fucking particle board or MDF or something. But what you could do is like make cork dividers. So that everyone gets their little fucking cubicle. That they can, like, they will have, like, full walls, everything to, like, decorate themselves. And within, like, their own little fucking 75 by 60 by whatever. That is their space, and they can, like, fucking put their doing chores stuff towards, I don't know, getting fucking stickers, tiny little art postcards and stuff that they can hang up and like make their space their own. That'd be sick. Dude, I would have loved that as a kid. I fucking did that as a kid. I had, dude, my desk, my desk as a child was like the sickest thing ever. It was like a full solid wood corner desk from like a proper banking office. It was insane. It had like locked drawers behind those like fine wooden slat things that close to be like one whole thing, but like slides up and above the shelves. Dude, that thing was exquisite. I loved that desk. But I like doodled that thing to shit. It was so cool. And like stuck down posters and stickers and whatnot. It was so cool. I love that thing. Roven, I'm doing the thing myself, as you can probably hear. Because, like, then they can, like... Because that would be a cheap way for them to, like, make their own space within a joint space. I think that's a good idea. The more I think about it, the more I think that's a good idea. You can get that. You can get those. You can get those round bar-esque legs pretty cheap, and they can come in a wide variety of heights. So you can probably figure out a way to make, like, everyone gets an appropriate size or, like, height. I don't know. I think we're onto something here. My browser has crashed, so I can't figure out if someone is streaming or not. So good luck. I'm gonna head out, though. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world. And good luck. Bye-bye.